Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the Game War on the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is my play-by-email match against KilRoy. He is a commander of the Allied Forces and I choose the Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1 with no modifications and you can see that I'm slowly picking up again some last undefended bases in the Dutch East Indies. The main focus will be more or less the final stage of the operation against the Suva, Fiji Islands, also the landing operation and Burma just happened. I was able to secure a beachhead and now will bring in my heavy equipment in the next 2 days. No sub-activity at night. And looks like maybe also no Navy engagement at daytime, no. KilRoy's American fleet carriers they are near to Marcus Island and missing my battle cruisers. They just bombarded and intercepted some Allied ships at Wake Island, so it was a little lucky for me that we don't meet each other. These are bombers out of Batavia supporting my air campaign against this British division left over from KilRoy's attempt maybe to bring in a more additional AV to Palmbang, but I was simply too quickly and cut him off. And the rest is overall airstrikes out of Singapore, helping my drive on Sepang. But there is not more much left in this Dutch forces, so I can also not destroy really a lot. Still 3 Hudsons trying to achieve here something, and some SP3s, but they are more or less really never ever hitting the target. Also some Hudsons 3 here attacking me. I think this is out of Suva, maybe, or it's a long range drone, maybe then it's not Suva. So they're coming from somewhere more far away. Therefore, you reduce bomb load. All these strikes have no impact, maybe against the fatigue morale, but no damage. So my aircraft's out of truck. Bangkok still only detect their own ships, but no enemy ships so far. maybe one of the last airstrikes from the British Air Force out of Rangoon. Yeah, everything what is left. 2 Buffaloes, 3 Blenheims. This is the end. No more air support for the British in Rangoon. Hopefully, we will see in the future. So, attack on Suva with more or less 3 divisions, and yeah, this is too much firepower. The garrison out of New Zealand must give up. Nadi was a little hard to crack, but now with my additional reinforcements it was possible. And here is official now, a lot of Hudsons destroyed on the ground and some scout airplanes. The same day I was also able to defeat here this Chinese forces west of south of Hangzhou. More or less all broken. Also one empty base. Yeah. Good. So my operation against Fiji was successful at the end. A little slow, but I was able to finish this task before the month is over. And KilRoy simply had his carriers in the Central Pacific, so he cannot stop me and help me. But he also took a wake in the Marcus Island. So it is not that I had all easy going. So because I was able to take Fiji, I destroyed up to in total 30 airplanes for the Allies. 22, 25, 28 again. So it's not completely adding up, but you can see that 30 airplanes, most are maybe Hudsons and some other additional stuff. And for me it is only a scout airplane and a Betty, all ops losses. Ship sunk, here nothing, no sinking sounds, no ships lost on both either side. So in China still I try to catch up here with this last units of this Yan'an army. After I took Changsha, it is really now a little hard to get the supplies everywhere, so I don't really push too far with my rest of my units. I maybe will go and drive here in the future troops north and to take Mongolia, and sooner or later I also will go for Sichuan. How far I will push here in the source I must see. Of course in the long run I won't get this highway connected to Vietnam. That is at least plus these 3 cities in the source. Good. My ships are closing in. This is the outgoing ships, here the incoming ships. So next turn I will land my divisions. KilRoy bring in additional forces, but this is maybe I think only a block force. So he brings some light fast tanks inside to block me. But next turn I can load my divisions. Then I have at least enough firepower even to withstand all of his movement out of Rangoon. I'm not sure if here is maybe there's a small dot, so maybe KilRoy won't move with all of his forces out of Rangoon to Pegu, and I have really only some block forces because I drive my tanks immediately north on the highway to rush for the central of Burma. Yeah, nothing here. No ships, no activity. New Caledonian, I still find no ships around this area. I mean, there are ships here, but they are leaving more or less, I think. Suva is taken. There's a little resources, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if it's burned or not burned. Now I can try to pick up here this last part of this divisions, bring them all back, wait a little and see if I have enough time to make one more strike here in the source of the Pacific. But again, yeah, where's my supplies? I am really so far away from Japan here now, and yeah. At the same time, KilRoy also hit back, strikes back at Wake. Marcus Island lost, and he also even take Pegan and totally destroyed Saipan. Good. My carriers will maybe need roughly in 2 days. I arrive in Truk, then 1 day for repair and refitting, so maybe 3-4 days. Then I can maybe departure, and maybe first at the beginning of April I will be around Marcus Island and Wake Island to find and see if it's possible to catch KilRoy's task forces here at the open sea, or if we miss each other again. Good, thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.